What's up, guys? I want to talk about something today just to help give you guys a little bit of perspective when it comes to why the heck are you even taking this exam? So most of you guys, I'm gonna ask you, we'll do a little exercise together. Why are you taking the NPTE? If you answered to become a physical therapist assistant, okay, why? Why do you want to become a PTA? And don't give me some little cute answer like, I want to help people. Actuary math people help people. Accountants help people. I help you. Interpreters help people. We need to get more specific, guys, because we need to be specific with why the heck are we even doing this in the first place? We need to be specific in our vision for what we want for the future and for how we want to approach our now chosen career field. And so let me get into this in a way that's going to make a lot more sense than just the stream of consciousness that I'm having a lot right now. I want you guys to realize that your why for becoming a PTA is so strong that nothing else is going to deter you from that. Because if you're in the meat of your studying right now, where you're like, oh my gosh, I still have like a whole month until the exam, or like I have like 6 weeks until the exam, and you're dragging, you're like, oh my gosh, let me take this test now. Or maybe you're like freaking out and everything, and you're like, I have no motivation to study, like it's far enough away, but it's not close enough. And I kind of think, breathe, take a step back. Let's focus on why we want to become a PTA in the first place. For me, I wanted to help teach people the tools that they'll need to help themselves, because I want my patients to be as independent as possible. And I want to give them the power and autonomy back that they don't need to come, the teach a man to fish, he'll fish for a lifetime kind of thing. That's kind of why I did that in the world of movement science. So I want you guys to think and ponder about, why are you choosing this career field? Just think about it for a second if you need to pause this and really reflect on it. But I'm sure a lot of you guys have like stories like, I had a family member go through and I want to give that to somebody else. I maybe went through it myself and I want to, help somebody, give them the tools to recover as well, make a difference. Maybe you just really enjoyed hanging out with the PTs. You're like, this is a lot of fun. I'm having job satisfaction. I'd love to do this for the rest of my life. Whatever it is, what's the common theme there? The common theme is treating patients. And I want you guys to realize this, every single person out here, regardless of wherever the heck you are on your PTA journey, maybe you haven't even started PTA school. Hello, welcome to the party. It's a great time over here. But think about where you're at in your journey right now. And remember that your goal at the end of the day is to become that PTA that you aspired to be before you even started this journey. When you decided, I'm going to go to PTA school to become a PTA, why do you even decide to do that? You weren't thinking about this exam. Hell, some of you guys might not have even known we had an exam going in. I didn't even know that there was a licensure exam until I was working as a tech and there was a student there and she's like, yeah, we have to pass the licensure exam. I'm like, oh, another test. Oh my gosh. Ironic what I do now. But besides the point, for whatever reason you guys decided to come into this, at the end of the day, the common theme is treating patients. And what I mean by this is that there are patients out there waiting to be treated by you. You, the listener or the watcher of this YouTube video. There are patients out there who they'll only get better because they want to come and see you, and you specifically. They really vibe well with you. The rapport is great. Maybe it was something you said to them in one specific session that really just flipped a switch on. You're like, oh my gosh, yes, that's exactly what I need to do. Because remember, I tell everybody all the time, 90% of this profession is relationships. You are going to be the person who is going to help a patient and many more get better. And there are patients out there who will only get better because they will be under your care. And I want you guys to realize this, because at the end of the day, we are servants to these people. We are going to help them, give them the tools they'll need to be able to get better. We're giving them the exercises they need. And most importantly, we're giving that patient education and personal time and caring and understanding. And that is what the patients care about the most. And you are going to be that for somebody. I'm sure you've had patients come in, they're like, I only want to work with so-and-so because the rapport is so great. They really know what they're talking about. They have a specialization out there. Maybe you're going to specialize in something. Maybe you're going to specialize in, I don't know, let's say big Parkinson's stuff. Maybe you're going to specialize in cardio rehab, and you're going to have somebody be able to walk their daughter down the aisle. And that's going to be you, all on you. The PT's out there evaluating people, and you're the one. Remember, we spend a lot more time with the patients than the PTs do. You're going to be the one making the difference in that patient's life. Maybe you're like me and you speak Spanish, and you're the only person in your clinic who speaks Spanish, and you're the one primarily treating all of the Hispanic patients. And they get better because you make the session seem normal. There's no translator. That's how I feel like I know I'm really making a difference, and these patients are out there specifically waiting to be treated by me. I need you to envision that for yourself. Maybe there's a specific population you really enjoy hanging out with and spending time with. Maybe your geriatric ladies just absolutely love you because they think you're really hot and everything. Maybe they just like you because you remind them of their grandson or their granddaughter, and they just feel so comforted by you. Maybe you really like treating like prosthetics and amputees and stuff like that, and you really understand, like you can empathize with their struggles because your sister is an amputee or something like that. Like there are patients out there waiting just to be treated by you. And I need you guys to realize that, because when you're in the suck of studying for this freaking exam, it's easy to like lose track of things and be like, why the hell am I even doing this? Like, why did I even, like, I should just go to Target and work for $25 an hour. I don't want to be here anymore. It's so easy to do that. To just jump ship and be like, I'm out of here. But if your vision is so strong and you can see that there are literal human beings waiting to be treated by you, and that you have the skill set and the personality and everything that will check off all the boxes, that you are the one that's going to help them get better. If you can see that and recognize that, there's literally nothing stopping you from being like, I'm going to go study this stupid cardiopulmonary section that I absolutely dread, because there's somebody out there who needs me to know this so I can help them. And that's really all I want to say today, guys. Have your vision of that you are the person who's going to help this person get better, and that you are supposed to be here. Every single person who's sitting for this exam is supposed to be here. You've done the hard work. You've passed school. You've passed clinicals. You are sitting for this exam. You are supposed to be here. Knock that imposter syndrome right out. You are supposed to be here. You are the one who's going to make difference in people's lives, and you're going to pass this exam. So that's all I want to hop on here and say for you guys today. Have a lovely rest of your day, and I will talk to you soon. See you in the next one.